Have you ever wondered what would happen if every hydrogen bond on Earth vanished for exactly 1 second? In our current reality, hydrogen bonds are the molecular glue of the universe. They are individually weak, requiring only about 21 kilojoules per mole to break, compared to 464 kilojoules per mole for a covalent OH bond. But their collective strength is the only thing keeping the planet from turning into a high-pressure steam room. The moment the bonds vanish, the boiling point of water drops from 100 degrees Celsius to somewhere between -80 degrees Celsius and -100 degrees Celsius. Since the Earth's average surface temperature is 15 degrees Celsius, every liquid ocean, lake, and puddle on the planet undergoes an immediate flash boiling event. This isn't gradual evaporation. It is a violent internal expansion as vapor bubbles form spontaneously throughout the bulk of the liquid. Trillions of tons of water vapor are injected into the atmosphere in a single second, causing a massive supersonic pressure spike. While the oceans are exploding, your body is undergoing a more personal catastrophe. The DNA double helix is held together by hydrogen bonds between complementary bases, 2 for adenine and thymine, and 3 for guanine and cytosine. Without these bonds, the electrostatic repulsion of the phosphate backbones takes over, and your genetic code instantly unspools into disorganized, random coils. At the same time, every protein in your body unfolds. Their secondary structures, like alpha helices and beta sheets, rely entirely on hydrogen bonding. As they denature, they expose hydrophobic cores that immediately begin to stick together. This is the molecular equivalent of cooking every cell in your body instantly. Even if the bonds return after 1 second, the proteins won't refold. They'll be trapped in irreversible toxic aggregates, much like how you can't unboil an egg. The structural materials of civilization would fare no better. Plants would suffer total mechanical failure as cellulose microfibrils, which provide wood its stiffness, disassemble into individual polymer chains. High-performance synthetic materials like Kevlar and nylon would lose their tensile strength and become soft, disorganized sludge as their interchain bonds vanish. Even the cryosphere collapses. Ice is normally less dense than water because hydrogen bonds maintain an open tetrahedral lattice. Without them, glaciers and ice caps would instantly collapse into a dense packing of molecules, triggering global tsunamis and sea level disturbances before they even have a chance to melt. When the 1 second interval ends and the bonds return, the recovery is even more violent. The transition of all that vapor back into liquid releases a latent heat pulse of extraordinary proportions. This release of energy would superheat the atmosphere, raising the temperature of the air and water by tens of degrees and potentially triggering a runaway greenhouse effect. In summary, the transition from a living biosphere to a planet-wide steam bath takes less than a second. Everyone on Earth is now a collection of molecular sludge, and the planet is a featureless, superheated void.